Hey there, from the KUOW newsroom, this is Seattle Now. I'm Vaughan Jones with today's top stories. It's Monday, August 17th, the 119th anniversary of Pike Place Market's official opening. Tacoma's ICE detention facility is the scene of another hunger strike by detainees. Some 140 people have refused to eat since Tuesday because they say conditions are substandard. Washington Congresswoman Emily Randall and a colleague from Oregon made an impromptu visit to the facility Saturday. The Seattle Times reports they were allowed to see some of the housing units as well as the kitchen, but they were denied access to any areas where detainees receive medical care. It's the latest flashpoint in an ongoing legal fight over whether state health inspectors can access the facility, which is run by the private company GEO Group. A state ethics board has fined a Kitsap County Democratic lawmaker for violations tied to her work with two nonprofits. On Friday, the board fined State Representative Tara Simmons $15,000 for using her office to direct taxpayer money toward an organization she worked for and attempting to retaliate against the person who filed the complaint. 3 other allegations were dismissed. Simmons denies any wrongdoing, calls the penalty unfair and excessive, and tells the Washington State Standard she'll appeal. She is running for a 4th term this November. Spokane officials now say there's been at least one death tied to the complex of fires that continue to burn near the city. 73-year-old hospice patient Pat Speedy was evacuated from her rehabilitation facility on August 1st. Her daughter-in-law tells the Spokesman Review the rough terrain her hospital bed was wheeled on likely resulted in Speedy suffering internal injuries. She died 8 days later. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says it will investigate whether the death relates to the ongoing case against the man charged with intentionally starting the Old Trails fire. For hundreds of people evacuating during Spokane's fires, the Spokane Transit Authority was instrumental in helping them leave potentially dangerous areas. One supervisor who coordinated the effort had been in a similar situation before. NWPB's Eric Bengal reports.
Sarah Addington is a supervisor at Spokane Transit Authority. 3 years ago, she was in the communications role when the Gray Fire burned through the nearby city of Medical Lake. Supervisors like Addington frequently change shifts and rotate positions, yet she found herself in the same role when the Old Trails fire erupted on August 1st.
My first thought was, I wonder if this is going to be very similar, and it was.
For both fires, she was responsible for coordinating evacuations. This time, though, one of the people she had to evacuate was her 71-year-old father. He was being treated for Parkinson's disease at the nearby Veterans Medical Center and was put on a bus along with other VA patients and taken to safety.
And it sort of just put it into perspective that it's not just people we're getting onto a bus. It's someone's dad, grandfather, mother.
Even though Addington was the focal point of communications that day, she gives credit to her coworkers who also stepped up.
My specific shift that day may have been the center of it, but it is a whole team.
The Spokane Transit Authority helped evacuate more than 800 people that day. In Walla Walla, I'm Eric Bengal.
SIF and its Cinema Workers Union are continuing contract negotiations after members of the union walked out of SIF Cinema downtown during multiple sold-out showings of The Odyssey last month. The walkout stemmed from complaints around issues that included staffing and pay. The union said the issues were met with what they termed as being bad faith negotiations from SIF, according to The Stranger. Union leaders are now expressing optimism around recent talks, though movement continues to be slow. SIF management has said they are, quote, committed to good faith bargaining with the goal of a contract that is fair. No further walkouts are planned, though some union members said it was a possibility if progress doesn't continue. The Washington State Library has a new leader, and she wants the collection to be in a more visible location. More from KNKX reporter Freddie Menares.
Melody Skyweaver was recently appointed as the official librarian of Washington State. The State Library archives newspapers, government documents, and a collection of historic records that predates statehood. Weaver wants to move the library from Tumwater to the Capitol campus in Olympia.
Our incredible territorial collection right now is in a vault that not many people get to see.
The public has had limited access to the Tumwater building since last year due to budget cuts. One of Weaver's goals is to restore funding to the library, which she says would be easier to do if the building was located in Olympia.
These shouldn't be our best kept secret. I really want to make sure that our state residents can feel great pride in the collection that we have, and they have to be able to see it. It has to be showcased in a great location.
Weaver's first day on the job is October 1st. In Seattle, I'm Freddie Monades.
Finally today, another orca sighting is being reported in the greater Seattle area. The latest one happened near Gig Harbor on Fox Island. People there saw a group of Big's killer whales breaching off the shore of Bella Bella Beach on Sunday. Whale watchers said they spotted up to 7 orcas, most of them from the teapot. It comes after as many as 5 orcas swam near the Ballard Locks last week and were believed to be hunting seals. Next time on Seattle Now, Seattle City Light is getting increasingly unreliable.
In 2024, the average power outage was 146 minutes. Compare that to 2014, that power outage was 78 minutes. So we're talking about nearly twice as long for Seattle City Light to bring power back online.
We'll learn how a beautification effort in the 1960s is a major reason for that decline Tuesday morning. That's all for today from the KUOW newsroom in Seattle. Our producer is Andy Hurst. I'm Vaughan Jones. Seattle Now and KUOW are members of the NPR network. See ya.